Hey guys, hope you're doing well. My name is Louie. I'm going to be doing a reading for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. Please take what resonates, leave the rest. If you guys want to book a personal reading with me, please check the description box below. All the information will be found there, guys. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. It does help the channel grow. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump right in, Gemini. Okay, let's see. I'm going to put that right there. I'm going to cleanse the space really quick. Alright, Gemini, and let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's see what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and start with the Truth Oracle. Okay, so for some of you, you're wanting to get the truth about something. Okay, so let's see. What do we got for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? Angel guides, spirit guides, to deliver light, clear and precise messages for Gemmy. For my Gemmies. What do we got for Gemini? Alright, so you're ascending. Okay, some of you here are definitely ascending. You're leveling up. Okay, this could be a promotion in a form of a promotion or progress, period. Right, if you guys have been in school or something like that, you guys are leveling up. Right, if you guys are working on your business or something like that, you're ascending, you're leveling up. Okay, this could be in a form of a promotion. This could be definitely progress, moving your way. Alright, so what else do we got for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? Some of you here, I'm getting the sun. All right, so be thankful. Look at the sun. Say thank you, God, okay, for this beautiful day. Be in a state of gratitude here with ascending so that you could ascend and level up. All right, so you got here mirror. All right, so reflection, reference, distinguish, appearance. All right, so for some of you here, you could be mirroring somebody. All right, or somebody's watching you. All right, this has to also do with like reflection. You could be looking at yourself and saying, okay, well, this is what I'm gonna do or something like that. And then you got empty room. So no people, the end. This is an opportunity. Okay, for some of you here, you want to be alone. Okay, you could be reflecting. Okay, some of you could be like doing some sort of search to go to a different country or something like that, or kind of like move somewhere, all right, where there's more opportunities or more peace. Okay, is what I'm getting here. Yeah, you're very independent. Okay, this is definitely free lead, taking the initiative, taking the lead when it comes to something. Okay, so it's very good. All right, let's go with true emotional. Actually, yin yang energy. So angel guides, spirit guides, to live light, clear and precise messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What is this with ascending, level up, promotion, progress? Okay, so some of you are definitely, some of you could be into like aesthetics. Some of you could be doing your lips or something like that. Some of you could wear red lipstick. Okay, so very, very red lipstick. You got here watching, so somebody's spying on you. They're trying to gather information on you because your promotion, because of you leveling up. Okay, because you're being promoted. They're spying. They're trying to figure out how the hell you made it like this, how the hell you did it. Okay, so you got a copycatter. All right, so keeping tabs on your every move. What's mirror? Reflection, reference, distinguish, appearance. Okay, for some of you here, you could be changing your appearance, period. Okay, so you got here lost and wounded. Some of you could be dealing with somebody here who feels like they're not enough, okay, because you're beautiful, because you've gone through this reflection here. Okay, this person, for some of you here, you could be missing someone, or this is like being left out in the cold. Okay, so if this is not you, this is the person that you're dealing with, Jeremy. All right, releasing. All right, so for some of you here, you're releasing what no longer serves you. This is definitely a good time to purge what no longer serves you. Release, surrender. Okay, this is definitely emotional release. Okay, clearing away, walking away from what no longer serves you. What's spying? You got external parties, so the third party could be spying on you. All right, so this could be like karmic partners or friends or family here. Okay, work, other people. They're trying to figure out what you got going on, how it is that you ascended. Okay, so for some of you here, watch your back. Because the external party with situations could arise. What's this with loss? Feeling not enough, missing someone, left out in the cold. All right, you're in your destiny, so you should not be feeling like that. For some of you, this is what you're reflecting. All right, this is fate, evolution. You're finding your life path. All right, you're moving on. Karmic challenges. You're being rewarded for your karmic challenges. What's this with empty room, release? Some of you need to get out of your comfort zone. Some of you could be kind of like in an empty room or something like that. Maybe you need to get some sort of furniture or something like that. Or you're getting rid of everything so that you can move somewhere. Okay, so that could be significant. You're walking away from something. What's this with release? And you're starting over. South node. You got the north node and the south node. For some of you here, this is resistance. This is you in your comfort zone. So for some of you, you're not letting go of something because you're in your comfort zone. You're clinging to old ways and different situations. Okay, fear of the new. For some of you here, you could be talking to someone new, but you're in fear because you're in your comfort zone. You haven't been treated the right way in a while, so you get used to that. Okay, so that's for some of you. That's not for all of you. So take what resonates, leave the rest. What's external party? With watching here, yeah, they're controlling you or they want to control you. Okay, for some of you, this could be like 3 other individuals. All right, so they're silently observing you. They're hiding their feelings for you. They're secretive. They're blocking their emotions. They're wearing a mask here. What's lost with North Node? For some of you here, you're on the way to your North Node. You're on your way to your purpose. Okay, for some of you here, you're supposed to be on that way to that purpose, not the person that you're with. The person that you're with is not enough or has not learned what they need to learn. Okay, so that's not part of your destiny. All right, so yeah, they're very controlling. They were sabotaging you or sabotaging your progress here. Okay, so for some of you here, conflicts, mood swings. Somebody has mood swings and conflicts. All right, trust issues. They're very manipulative. They're holding on into like a pattern here. Okay, somebody could be in the military. Somebody could be deployed to go to the military. I don't know. But let's see. What's released here with South Node? Structure. So you want to build a foundation here. For some of you here, your South Node, if you're structured, that's the most important thing for you. To feel structured or be in a safe zone, okay, because you guys get in your comfort zone. So you want to build a foundation, you want to balance things. This could be like building something slow and steady. You're forming something, so now it's harder for you to get out of something, okay, or a situation. What structure with foundation? All right, reunion. So some of you are keeping you're going back to somebody from your past because of that. All right, soulmate, fated partnership, past life connection. For some of you here, you have a past life connection with this person, or your past is trying to reconnect, or your past is about to return. And the bottom of the deck is masculine energy. Okay, so you're masculine, logical, confident, assertive, but at the end of the day, they could be a little wounded and controlling. Yeah, they could be getting bad news that they've been blocked. Somebody could call you and all of a sudden you block them. Yeah, some of you don't want to deal with the bullshit. I don't blame you. Angel guides, spirit guides, living light for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What do we got for Gemini? What is this with watching, external party, cold control, of silently observing, all right, gathering information on you? If this is not you guys, I mean, if this is not you guys, this could be the person that you're dealing with. If this is not the person that you're dealing with, this could be you guys. Okay, so flip it, switch it. All right, so don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. Let me know in the comment section if this resonated. Yeah, you know why they're watching you, because you're ascending, okay, and you're the queen bee. You're a boss bitch. Okay, so you're confident, you're career focused, you're secure. So keep doing you. Some of you could be into like fashion. Some of you could be into jewelry. Some of you are definitely very clean here. Okay, I feel like you're sitting in a throne. You have princess, queen bee. Okay, some of you could be dealing with a Beyonce, with a Virgo. Not for all of you. QB could be significant. Somebody's initials. BQ, EE. What is control here? Control. So somebody controls you with romance. Okay, sometimes they're romantic, sometimes they're not. Okay, that's kind of like, for some of you here, you want this romance, so you're kind of like stuck on it. All right, you need to reflect, because you're on the way to your north node and somebody here is sabotaging that. For some of you here, you have new romance and you could be sabotaging that because you feel like you're not enough, and that's not the case. Okay, so that could be like because of your reunion, this soul tie that you had from the past, okay? Because you moved on, you're letting go, and you're being free. And it's kind of weird to you to feel that way because you've been under control for such a long time. What's Queen Bee? Closing the cycle. Yeah, you've ate from that forbidden fruit too many times. Okay, you're wiser now. All right, something about apples could be significant. Snow White could be significant. I don't know. Some of you could be watching Snow White. I don't know. But closing the cycle. You're the Queen Bee. You're closing the cycle. What's romance? Love and hate with a Jezebel. So somebody comes in for sex. Okay, you could be dealing with somebody here who's a Jezebel spirit or is very lusty and shit like that. Or they have a Jezebel that's attached to them. They love and they hate you. Okay. So this could be like a love-hate situationship. What is this with reunion, soul ties, soulmate, moving on? Yeah, so look, memories. If you keep on dwelling on the past, if you keep on looking at memories and shit like that, you're not going to move forward. So that's for some of you. What's closing the cycle? You're done with this. All right, for some of you here, you're closing this cycle because this person's too lusty. All right, you're turning your back on this person little by little. All right, maybe you want some more romance in your life. Maybe you want some more closure in your life. Or maybe you want some more, I don't know, you feel like you need to turn your back on this, and it's fine. At the end of the day, they've been controlling. You don't want to sabotage anything, but at the end of the day, they could be a little controlling here. All right, so for some of you here, you could be turning your back on them, all right, and they're going to go through some sort of mental breakdown. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag could be significant. They're going through their drama, their karma, okay, so endings, loss. This person could be going through a mental breakdown because you're turning your back on them. Okay, so that's not your problem. Some of you could be from Italy. So I'm seeing a volcano. Something could be kind of like about to erupt, all right, so volcano. What's this firestorm? Somebody's about to get their karma for being a Jezebel or being stuck with a Jezebel or something like that. Yeah, and they're gonna come in with some sort of message, love message. Okay, so they could be reaching out to you because they're going through this mental breakdown. What's love message? Is this love message sincere? What is this love message? All of a sudden, you could be with your person and they receive a love message or something like that. Don't have a mental breakdown, okay? Not everybody's going to be a virgin when you're with them and shit like that, okay? So, for some of you here, if you're starting something new with someone, they might have some sort of ties that they need to get rid of, okay? But don't go crazy on them. What's love message? Because I feel like this is something that stems from abuse, okay? It stems from being with someone who was manipulative or abusive in some way, some shape, some form, okay? So, what's love message? Love spell. All right, so some of you here, if this person reaches out to you or something like that, it could be because of a love spell, okay, or they could be playing with love spells or something like that, and they could be kind of like fishing for comments, okay? They could be sweet talking you, they could be sending you a message or some sort, all right? They could be playing with magic. At the end of the day, love spells do happen, and it's like manifesting could be a love spell, all right? Sitting down with your eyes closed with a red candle and saying, may you come back to me, may you come back to me, may you come back to me. Guess what? You're manifesting that. That's a love spell, all right? Putting honey on it, okay? Getting, you know, what's love spell? For some of you here, this person who's playing with love spell is going to go through a mental breakdown because of it, right? They left you hanging, or maybe you're leaving them hanging, left on red. Okay, no closure, no contact, left on red. So now they're playing with love spells or spells, period. To leave you hanging, to keep you, to sacrifice you? What is this? I'm getting Pisces energy for some of you. I'm getting the Hangman. Yeah, it could be your divine masculine. Or you're too divine to be dealing with this shit. Not so divine if they left you hanging. Okay, that's one. What is this divine masculine? Fed up. So yeah, for some of you here, you're fed up, okay, with your divine masculine. They always leave you hanging, okay? Or for some of you, it could be your divine feminine. Whoever's the alpha in the relationship will be the divine masculine, okay? So somebody here, maybe your other person has a drinking toxic lifestyle or something like that, and you're getting over it. You're feeling like you're over it or something like that. All right, so let's jump into the tarot. Let's see, what is this with ascending, watching external party, cold, queen bee, closing cycles, turning your back, spirit? What's this with ascending for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node? What's this with ascending? You got the Queen of Wands. Yeah, you're ascending. Okay, Ochum vibes. This is what I'm getting. Queen of Wands is definitely very charismatic. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sag energy. Some of you could be dealing with that, but I feel like this is you being very confident, being in your element. Okay, people are looking up to you. All right, you're looking sexy. You're hot. You're on fire. You're a queen bee. Okay, so you're secure. You're confident. You're a boss bitch. All right, career focus as well. Very passionate about whatever it is that you want to do in your life. All right, and you're ascending very gracefully, right, towards it. You're letting go of third-party situations. You're letting go of the heartbreaks and shit like that. You're no longer heartbroken. You're moving forward. You're healing. Okay, you've mended something, and they could be watching you now. So what's this with watching with external party? So this could be the person that your ex is with or something like that as well. All right, so this could be like a third-party situation. You got the Ace of Cups. Now you're loving yourself. Okay, you're pouring all this love onto yourself. For some of you here, this could be new love. Be confident in yourself. Okay, so that this new love happens. What's this Ace of Cups? Not everybody's going to be the same, guys. However, you did get the Two of Wands in the reverse, so this is bad planning. And then you got the Ace of Swords in the bottom of the deck, so that's the truth. So something about bad planning could be significant. Something at a distance could be significant. Moving at a distance could be significant. A decision between two. All right, with the Two of Wands, somebody chose wrong. Okay, so what's this Two of Wands in the reverse with the Ace of Cups? The King of Pentacles. All right, so you got the Queen of Wands to the King of Pentacles. Somebody here is very reliable, very resourceful. Okay, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn could be significant. All right, but doesn't have to be that sign. They could just have that in their chart. Okay, so King of Pentacles. Guys, take what resonates, leave the rest. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below so that I could do more Gemini readings. All right, King of Pentacles. This is definitely somebody who's very reliable, very resourceful, or this is you. Very reliable, very resourceful, very charismatic. You're doing very good at whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, so King of Pentacles, you're good when it comes to like your monies. All right, so what is this King of Pentacles? This is definitely hubby material, so you could be dealing with somebody here. This could be new love. A Taurus could be significant. You got the Eight of Wands. This person could be at a distance, okay, or they're coming towards you, right? Eight of Wands, or you could be moving somewhere or something like that as well with the Eight of Wands. This is communication coming your way. All right, this could be from like a boss figure or something like that, saying that you have a lot of love for whatever it is that you do, and they're watching you. I don't feel like this watching here. They're gathering information on you to make sure that you're doing something correctly. Okay, so Two of Wands is in the reverse here. What's this Two of Wands in the reverse? Actually, let me get another deck real quick. Guys, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. And sorry about that. All right, let's see. Put this here. Let me grab this. Guys, spirit guides, angel guides, good love and light, clear and precise messages for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node. What is this Two of Wands here in the reverse, Spirit? What is this Two of Wands here in the reverse? You got the Six of Pentacles and equal give and take. What's this Two of Wands in the reverse? You got the King of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so yeah, this could be a dictator, somebody who's very oppressive, brutal, controlling. All right, so it could be an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini for some of you here. All right, so with the Two of Wands, what is this, Spirit? With the Two of Wands and the King of Swords in the reverse, some of you could be getting an attorney involved in something. Okay, so somebody could be very rude and spiteful towards you. Okay, with the King of Swords in the reverse, they go straight for the jugular. Right, the Two of Wands is in the reverse. So for some of you, if you're going on a trip or something like that with somebody might stay behind. Right, Nine of Cups, loss of wealth, unlucky, failure, arrogance, because they're very arrogant, because they could be defaming you. Okay, somebody could overindulge here with the Nine of Cups in the reverse, or in the Two of Wands. This is what you're planning. You're either going to let this go or you're going to move forward. Okay, so Nine of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Or this could be you guys. So, flip a switch it. What is this Eight of Wands, Spirit? I feel like this is going to be communication. Somebody could ride a motorcycle, right? A red motorcycle could be significant. Doesn't have to be red, but the High Priestess is in the reverse. Somebody is definitely dismissing intuitive downloads when it comes to something, right? This is a lack of center, a loss of your inner voice. Okay, repressed feelings, secrets. Somebody could have some sort of hidden agenda here with the High Priestess in the reverse. What's this High Priestess in the reverse? For some of you here, you guys are getting energy being sent your way. Eight of Cups is in the reverse. So this is somebody who cannot let go of something. They're very stubborn. They fear abandonment. Okay, they're lost in monotony. Eight of Cups. They don't want you to leave. In the reverse. They don't want you to go. What is that saying? I can't think of it. It's good to see you. I don't know. Somebody could say that saying. You guys know. If you guys would know, you know. All right, let's continue. What is this mirror here? You're reflecting, and then you have somebody here who feels like they're not enough because you're in your North Node. Somebody could have a criminal background. They're very hasty with their communication, so that's why you could be turning your back on them. Knight of Swords is in the reverse. Somebody could be of a military background. Okay, for some of you here, Knight of Swords in the reverse. What is the Spirit? Somebody coming in very hasty. All right, Ten of Cups is in the reverse. This could be family for some of you here. This could be you playing house with somebody. You're closing that cycle. You're turning your back on that person. All right, so this could be a lack of support, family support. Okay, that could be significant. What's the Ten of Cups in the reverse with the Knight of Swords in the reverse? Somebody doesn't feel like they're enough or that you're happy in a situation, so they try to control certain things. That's why you're not happy, because they're controlling. So they need to stop controlling you. Gemini, you're an air sign. You need to be free. Air signs need to be free. We're the air. What's Ten of Cups in the reverse with the Knight of Swords in the reverse? All right, Ace of Pentacles. For some of you here, you have a new opportunity that's going to come in. Okay, so you guys could be moving or something like that. This new opportunity that comes in is going to allow you to have some sort of growth. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles. This could be in a form of promotion, in a form, I don't know, a ring could be significant. I don't know. Something tangible, something that you could taste, feel, drink, whatever. Touch. What's the Ace of Pentacles? Somebody wants a new opportunity with you because you're in that Ace of Pentacles energy. The Fool and then the Ten of Swords. So for some of you here, you need to take a leap of faith into the unknown. All right, there could be somebody here that's backstabbing you or something like that with the Ten of Swords. Okay, so what's the Ten of Swords? This could be like a painful ending of some sort. What's the Ten of Swords? Betrayal, backstab, and then you got the Fool, Aquarius energy. The Tower. Upheaval, chaos. Scorpio energy, Aries energy. Okay, so with this Tower here, what's the Tower? I don't know. This could be like some sort of natural disaster or something like that. Something could be like fatal. Damn. What's this Tower? What's the Tower? The Star, Aquarius energy again. Okay, so some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius here. All right, this has to do with healing, okay, and healing something, having faith, okay, feeling hopeful. What's the Star? For some of you here, all of a sudden, okay, after all this backstab, betrayal, you have to let go of something. All right, the Ten of Swords is Gemini energy. So this is you. You've been backstabbed many times, maybe by your family, by this Knight of Swords in the reverse and shit like that. You're about to take a leap of faith. It's going to be all of a sudden, but it's going to lead to your stardom. Okay, for some of you here, you're going to be in the public eye or something like that with the Star. What's the Star? And you're going to be getting recognition for whatever it is that you do. Okay, so you got the Justice is in the reverse. So some sort of bad karma. Libra energy. Some of you could be taking somebody to court. Okay, what's this Justice and healing this situation? This could be like a home or something like that. But let's see, what's this Justice? Libra energy. Justice in the reverse. For some of you here, this could be like all of a sudden some sort of chaos, but some sort of payout as well. Four of Cups and you're just waiting on it. All right, so Four of Cups, you're bored. You're like, come on, waiting on a phone call. Okay, so that could be significant. Over it. Some of you could wear a lot of hoodies or sweatshirts or something like that. Trust me that sometimes things are not happening for you, so they could come at the right time. All right, rejection is a form of protection, guys. What is empty room with release, South Node, structure, moving on? Jezebel, love and hate, and love message. The Six of Pentacles. So yeah, you're over here wanting an equal give and take. Okay, so what is the Six of Pentacles? The universe is on your side. Some of you could be moving here. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. Some of you could be moving here. For some of you here, you guys could be receiving some sort of like generational gift or something like that, an inheritance of some sort. Okay, so it's going to allow you to have some sort of structure. All right, so 6 and 10 equals what? 16. All right, so the Tower is going to be all of a sudden, but somebody here is unwilling to learn from past mistakes. These are all Pentacles. Okay, so some of you could be working, or this has to do with work or monies. Okay, somebody's unwilling to learn from past mistakes. This could also be family with the Ten of Pentacles. For some of you here, somebody's going to come in and ask you for money. Learn from your past mistakes. If they didn't pay you before, they're not to pay you again. Okay, so Three of Pentacles is in the reverse. Somebody could be an artist, a professor, a nudist, a teacher. All right, somebody here wants a foundation, but they don't know how to get it. What's the Three of Pentacles in the reverse? They don't want to network. They don't want to work with other people. All right, for some of you here, that's somebody who you're dealing with. That's a Jezebel, and they love and hate you and shit like that. You're moving on from this person, okay, because you want peace in your life. Four of Swords, okay? You want peace in your life, and they're unwilling to learn from their past mistakes. They waste their money on stupid shit, okay, or something like that, and you're over it. All right, what's Four of Swords? The Emperor in the reverse, all right? So distorted masculine here, Aries energy. So somebody abuses their authority. This could be a boss figure for some of you. All right, so what's this Emperor in the reverse? Distorted. This is somebody who is not distorted, but maybe you're with them because of children. They're immature. Okay, so Page of Cups, they act like a child. What's this Emperor in the reverse with the Page of Cups spirit? I'm also hearing Daddy's girl. So Daddy's girl wants to be with Daddy, but Daddy doesn't want to take care of them or something like that. So you could be dealing with something like that. Whatever. The Emperor in the reverse is a bad father, regardless. So, or they're abusive some way, somehow. Okay, so what is this Page of Cups? Four of Wands. They could be using children to come in and propose or something like that. They could be using children here for stability. Okay, for some of you here, this is like graduation. Some of you are graduating, celebrating something. What's this Four of Wands? Stability, a new home. In order for you to have a roof over your head, you need 4 walls. In order for you to have 4 walls, you need a 4-pointed stable foundation where that sits on. You don't need a tower, okay, that's crumbling down, that's sideways and shit, okay, because it's going to crumble down one way or another. So this is definitely talking about stability. All right, so what is this Four of Wands? The Hangman in the reverse, the Hanged One in the reverse, Pisces energy. For some of you here, you need to see something in a different, with a different view, okay? Some of you could be seeing something with pink rose tinted glasses, okay, colored glasses, and the Hangman in the reverse. You need to see things from a different perspective. What's this Hangman in the reverse? The Chariot, love wins overall. Somebody could be going at a distance, okay? The Chariot here, could be an officer, a police officer, or something like that. That could also be a paramedic or somebody that drives for a living. Okay, so what's this Chariot? What's this Chariot? This could be you traveling or something like that as well. A Three of Cups. Yeah, you're going to be celebrating. This could be a new car as well. Maybe you're stuck with a new car or something like that with the Hangman in the reverse, but I feel like you're going to be celebrating it soon. Okay, Three of Cups. Cups is what? July 2nd to July 11th could be significant. Okay, so that could be when something gets to a good standing or something like that. So what is this empty room here? Give me just 1 second, guys. I'm sorry. This is the second time I've done that, so I apologize for you guys. I'm sorry about that, guys. My mom is yelling at my grandmother because she's deaf. So, and I'm over here like trying to hear too. So I'm like, shut up. All right. So your mom could be driving you crazy for some of you. Your grandmother could be driving you crazy too. But if you have her, you have them. So, what is this with empty room here and release? South Node reunion left you hanging. All right. So this is somebody from your past life who left you out in the cold. Five of Pentacles. Okay. So that left you out in the cold, or this is somebody that doesn't feel like they're enough, and chances are they're not enough. They could be ill, okay, with the Five of Pentacles as well. All right, what's the Five of Pentacles? Eight of Cups is in the reverse. Okay, so you haven't walked away from this yet, all right, or you're still emotionally tied to this, all right, so that could be significant. What is this left you hanging here, left on with, left you hanging, left on red, no closure, Queen of Cups. On the bottom of the deck. What's this left you hanging? Well, yeah, with the Eight of Cups, they left you hanging here, and you are still holding on to it. That's a strategy that people use. Okay, guys, they leave you hanging so that they could come back and try to close the situation out with you. You know, the reason why I left you hang, no, too fucking late. Okay, so you should have told me back then and there. They left you hanging for a reason, so that you could be on standby. You're nobody's fucking standby. You're nobody's second plate. Okay, so guys, you gotta love yourself and love yourself first in order for you to love anybody else. Okay, so what is this with fed up, left you hanging? The World. Yeah, you're fed up with it. You're getting your own closure. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I'm sorry, Gemini could be significant. Some of you could be dealing with another Gemini, but Aquarius, Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, the World, you're holding complete all by yourself. You don't need from anybody. All right, some of you could be going viral here. The Hierophant, and then the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Some of you are very connected to Source, okay, but Nine of Cups is in the reverse. You could be asking Source, you could be asking God, you could be praying a lot and stuff like that to help you with some sort of addiction, or help somebody with some sort of addiction because they're overindulgent with the Nine of Cups in the reverse. So, what's this love spell? Love spell, Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. They're trying to keep you juggling, uncertain as to which path to take. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles, should I reach out, should I not? Okay, so you should not. What's Two of Pentacles in the reverse? All right, there's something here that's unbalanced as well. So you need to balance your priorities and who you grind for and who you're giving your time to. Okay, because not everybody's deserving of your time. You need to know your value. Okay, so what else, Spirit? You got here, so yeah, Seven of Wands. You need to go ahead and set some sort of healthy boundaries. Okay, you need to go ahead and defend yourself, stand your ground here with the Seven of Wands. All right, so this is like, namaste, stay the fuck away. I don't want nobody coming in my circle and my bubble. All right, I'm defending myself. I'm protected 100%. All right, so what is let me pull them. Trying to think. Okay, let me pull one of these really quick. Angel guides, spirit guides, the living light, clear and precise messages for Gemini, Sun and Rising, Venus and North Node. Advice for Gemini. Advice for Gemini. All right, so you got here, walk away. All right, so walk away, guys. For some of you here, you're wasting your precious energy on something that you will not bear fruit. It's time to turn your attention to things more aligned in your soul purpose. Confirmation. It could be the women. Okay, so the man could be walking away and the woman is kind of like looking at him, or vice versa. Okay, so warrior spirit. You're a warrior spirit. You're relentless. Your relentless commitment to challenges approaches life as a personal battle here to master your forceful nature. Okay, so you're a fucking, you are a, what is that called? To be reckoned with. You're a force to be reckoned with. Okay, so warrior spirit. Something about thunder. Thunder. Oh yeah. Some of you could be into Santeria. Okay, so something about Oya could be significant. That that goddess, the deity, Oya. One more. All right, so you got here miracles. So expect miracles to happen, guys. Something about a dandelion. Some of you are praying for something and it's going to happen. You're being asked to pay extra close attention to all the big and small miracles that have already occurred in your life, and also to those that are currently occurring and still to come. Miracles surround you. Be on the lookout for them. Some of you have luck on your side. Some of you have luck running around you. Literally like those little birds in cartoons and Tom and Jerry, when they get hit, you got luck all over you. All right, so it's time for you to go ahead and put that out there. Yeah, you have a choice to make. For some of you here, this choice is to leave something behind so that all this good stuff comes in. All right, and you guys know it, but it is what it is. Guys, this is what I have for you. I love you all. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment below. All right, the more likes, the more views. I could do more readings at a more often pace, so make sure that you guys hit that like button so this could go into the algorithm. Right, I'm going to be doing more readings for everyone. So guys, I love you. I am sending you peace, love, prosperity your way. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Peace.